आसमान में एक लकीर, और वो लकीर जा रही है वो सितारे की तरफ, तुम्हारे दुनिया का तारा, तुम्हारी देवी।
L'artificiel est sans faute. L'artificiel est parfait.
Pas pour l'instant, justement.
Tienes que por lo menos poner una mano en la pica, que no te vean, que has parado, por favor.
जो तुम्हें कहा गया था करने को, तुमने वो क्यों नहीं किया?
我的耳朵都快讲聋了，不好意思，我妈不让我一直听废话。
I think what common ground do we share?
No, absolutamente no. Acá es donde me empiezo a divertir un poco.
आप पहले मुझे बताइए ये हुआ कैसे और हम उन्हें वापस कैसे लाएंगे?
L'heure, sacrifice.
我们的视角跟随着一颗明亮的流星飞跃在夜空里。
Si están elegidos los dioses, por algo es que será.
Voyage.
तुम सबकी बलि चढ़ेगी।
Sorry. Has this man ever spoken to me like this?
No, never.
有一个谁在里面尖
谁在
叫？
里面尖叫？
好的
看一下
，OK，耶，哦，太好了，这么好的一个梦，好吧。
L'intérêt
Et
va alors le
bien
coup
sûr.
d'étirer, hein, parce que j'en perds des choses. Hein.
I want to do Killer God.
आसमान में एक लकीर और वो लकीर जा रही है वो सितारे की तरफ, तुम्हारे दुनिया का तारा, तुम्हारी देवी।
L'artificiel est sans faute. L'artificiel est parfait.
Pas pour l'instant, justement.
Tienes que por lo menos poner una mano en la pica, que no te vean. Que no te vean que has parado, por favor.
जो तुम्हें कहा गया था करने को तुमने वो क्यों नहीं किया?
我的耳朵都快讲聋了，不好意思，我妈不让我一直听废话。
I think what common ground do we share?
No, absolutamente no. Aquí es donde me empiezo a divertir un poco.
आप पहले मुझे बताइए ये हुआ कैसे और हम उन्हें वापस कैसे लाएंगे?
L'heure, sacrifice,
我们的视角跟随着一颗明亮的流星飞跃在夜空里。
Si te han elegido los dioses, por algo es que será.
Voyage.
तुम सबकी बलि चढ़ेगी.
Has this man ever spoken to me like this?
No, never.
有一个谁在里面尖
谁在
叫？
里面尖叫？
好的
猜一下
，OK，耶，哦，太好了，这么好的一个梦，好吧。
j'ai intérêt à
bien
valoir le
sûr.
coup d'étirer, hein, parce que j'en perds des choses en.
I want to do Killer God. Hello, everybody. Listen, the serpent just had to make a really specific entrance because
dramatic.
they are fabulous. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Inferno and welcome to Streaming Rainbow. Let's get some tunes going because I totally forgot last session and that was not
Silence.
too soft. Can I hear it? I
Okay.
can't hear it at all.
Your mic
I
just
can
cut
hear
out
it.
for a sec, but it's back now.
Yes.
Good?
I can definitely
Hooray.
hear it, and I can hear you.
Yes.
Perfect. Awesome. Hey, everybody. It's Eli here. Used to be the guide. Now I'm some frozen person called no one. It's lovely. Welcome to Streaming Rainbow. Welcome to hell. I'm happy to have you all here. This is our second session with our Canto 3 cast. So returning once again, we've got Mia as the saint. We've got Heather as the serpent. We've got Zachary as the pagan and Rosalie as the prophet. When last we were all together, you guys had absolutely kicked Orpheus to the curb. Actually, I think that was, you guys had different faces back then. It was a little weird, but Orpheus had been kicked to the curb, and you had made your way off to find the gate into the second, at least the second level of hell. Really, really a big deal for our pagan, as this level, the vibes are bad here, guys. We don't like it. We're not having a good time. So as you guys walked through the dark, screaming cacophony of limbo, you found yourselves in an endless, eternal queue of souls waiting to be judged by Minosse, the guardian of the second level of hell, and the person who he's just the judgiest of bitches. Hopefully you guys can experience that later today. You also found somebody looking different than one of the damned souls. They were a little bit more concrete, a little bit more like yourselves, holding a blackened, cold lantern, blue of skin, looking frozen. The first introduction didn't go well. There was some butting of heads between the saint and the prophet. The saint really pulling up with some guard dog energy, which we 10 out of 10 love it here. And the prophet and the saint pretty much agreed to tell this guy to kick rocks, and they could just stay here alone with this dead lantern. Meanwhile, the serpent went to go find, like, who can I just, like, get along with here? Like, who's the person in charge? And listen, they didn't find the person in charge, but they did find a big old demon with he was a little stab happy, but he had to keep these souls in line, so he had to do what he had to do. Calganasio is the devil's name, and when flirting didn't quite work, he did let you guys know that there was a soul, an errant soul, that had just kept getting out of line and was really fucking with his numbers, to be perfectly honest, guys. Like, he's got a quota. ACAB. He had a quota. So we had to truly ACAB here. But he's got a quota to fill, and that one soul is really, really fucking with that. So if you could do this devil a solid and go find him and bring him back, that would be awesome. So off you went. A second chance was had with the exile, as they were introduced as themselves, although a better name was given by the saint as no one. And you all went off in search of this wandering damned soul. Found him when he tried to push a ruined column on top of you all. And there was a strange connection between this soul, Richie, Dick, whatever we want to call him, and the prophet. That's about all we know. There was something going on there. Who knows? And he asked that all he wanted was to be reunited with his brother, Uchino, and all he wanted to do was be reunited with his brother so he could make amends, and hopefully they could present a united front to Minosse at Judgement to have a less harsh sentence at Judgement. That, for whatever reason, that didn't go well either. You guys are just having zero empathy. The pagan is over it and doesn't want anything to do with any of this and just wants to go the fuck home. So please, no more side quests. Let's just go. So off you drag Richie here to go and take him back to the devil to get him back in line. That being said, the serpent can't be said the serpent doesn't have a heart of gold. It's not theirs necessarily, but they've got a heart of gold somewhere in their stash somewhere. And they asked the exile if they could help them find this brother, and maybe you could kill two birds with one stone. Did I miss anything, guys? Is there anything else you want to add to that recap? I think that's the highlights, yeah? So we are splitting the party, which is always good, and we love it here. Yay! Splitting the party. So what I am going to do, this is going to be a little bit of a contested thing, because y'all, we don't know what's going to happen when you get this soul back to that devil. So let's see if the serpent and the exile can beat out the rest of their team as they take their quarry back to the guard. I would let's have Mia, if you could roll me a d20. And let's do Heather. If you could do high or low, you get to go first. So do you want to go high or do you want to go low?
Like if they roll high, I get to go first.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say low.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
So 11 or above, 10 or below.
12.
Damn it!
So
So close.
So the saint, the prophet, and the pagan, you guys get to go first as far as your goal to take Richard back to the devil, to the guard. So what we are going to do is this soul isn't really thrilled. They're not really going willingly. So go ahead and I will let one of you guys do this, or this can be kind of a joint thing. So somebody roll me a survival to get back to that devil, and if somebody else wants to roll strength, athletics, persuasion, something to get Richard to come with you, and it'll be contested.
So, how long does hold person last? Because he's still under the effects of hold person.
Ooh, that's right. How long does hold person last?
1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
So they are still held for. That's going to be running out here pretty soon, though. So I will let that. So that'll pass for that one. So it's a success for this first roll to get him to go along. We're going to go ahead and do 3 rolls.
Cruciform style.
Yeah, go. So who would like to roll survival to find your way back?
I mean, I can if the saint doesn't feel like they would be.
It's not a good roll. I'll do it if you want me to.
I'll do it. That is fine. I am all right with leading the way.
You can do.
And I have a question for you. The serpent is holding our lantern, right?
Uh-huh.
We know
You guys do have.
Yes.
What is everyone's passive perception?
16.
16 as well.
Serpent, if you want to roll, are you trying to stealth away?
I mean, they know where I'm going. Like, they literally watch me planning out, pointing, going, okay, he's more than likely forward, and we need to go that way. Like, full out, like, lantern bros.
That's true. I will say, so before all this, I will say, that's a really good point. If you would have thought about this, you all do have sticks to make torches of divine hope. Everybody has one. So if somebody wants to use to create a torch, you guys can do that.
I am dragging Richard, so my hands will be busy.
And these torches are consumable, right? So we only have a certain amount.
Yeah.
Well, 3 charges each.
Oh, they do have 3 charges. I didn't have that written down. I'm going to add that to my notes.
Yeah, I think the saint will light one then.
You just quick. You stick the torch into the lantern as the serpent and the exile head off.
Very smart move before we leave.
Yes, well, if you're going to do whatever it is that you're doing, we're going to get this job done.
I'm gonna find the brother.
You do that.
Best of luck.
The survival check was a 13.
Okay. All right. With a 13, that's fine. Like, to start off, that's a good one. You at least know you're heading in the right direction. So that is a success as you're going that way. Okay. So, Serpent. Next, let's see. Let's pull up. So the exile with their kind of creaky, frozen voice. So we find the brother.
Yes, if we find the brother, we can maybe, I don't know, get them to forgive each other. They'll move along. Everyone wins.
Yes. Let's look. And they look around. They are a ranger. They have decent survival. So what would you like to do to... Is there anything you would like to do in this situation?
So looking forward, essentially where those ruins were last time, we knew that at a certain point it kind of became open, which led towards the gate or whatever it was. Like the serpent's gonna keep a lookout on any of the other like devils that may be watching. Yes, they have a job to watch the line, but we're a little suspicious in general. And I think the closer we start moving towards that gate area, is gonna be very, very suspicious. So like serpent's gonna be on their guard, kind of keeping a lookout as they work forward, looking for any sign as like they yell out like the brother's name, just kind of like, are you out here? Where are you? Your brother's looking for you.
Perfect. So roll me it's gonna be perception in that case.
Okay.
So yeah.
So I crit. So it's a 22. Why is it always like my first roll that like I crit and then it's like downhill from there?
Yeah, there we go. That's the spirit. Let's go.
Let me start strong.
The exile also rolled a natural 19. So with a 24 survival, as they kind of look around and go that way. So that is a success for you guys. You, with that perception, I will say that gives you the success of being able to like dodge and weave around those other guards who you are starting to draw more notice, especially as you're like, psst, hey, as you're like
very determined,
calling out names. Yeah, exactly.
It's like a very determined fast walk. There's like slightly a little bit of a shuffle. If the exile is like kind of, he's a little frozen. Like he might be dragging, like serpent's like, all right, come on, kind of drag him.
You do notice, as a reminder, yes, this lost soul is not only apparently frozen, they are actually physically a little bit frozen, and their speed is 25. So they are a little creaky. It's all good.
I've got 5 feet on him. It's okay. I'll just drag him the additional movement. It's fine.
Perfect. Okay. Second round. So for the team, let's take this asshole back. They are now, so hold person is gone. They are now they're going to be a hindrance. So again, it's a persuasion, strength, whatever, or anything you guys would like to do to keep Richard moving. And then also, like, how are you guys going to, like, whatever you guys want to do to find this guard again?
So, I have a decent survival. If one of you wanted to do the thing to keep Richard, because like we're thinking about actual stats, or we can be really funny and I can roll at disadvantage because of the
I could help intimidate Little Dick to follow our lead.
Rosie, you're muted.
Still muted, Rosie.
Can't hear Rosie.
I forgot I had a button. I'm so sorry. Mia, I would love to, if you could describe how the Saint intimidates Richard, I would love to add to it with a help action once you've described what you're doing.
Ooh, okay. I think as soon as the effects of the hold person drift off, I assume they try to make a run for it.
Yeah, he feels that release and he's just like, nope, fuck no. Yeah.
Okay. I think the saint will just move in front of them and go, you know where you are. There's no escaping it. Try as you might. So why don't you make it easy on yourself and come along?
Yeah, roll me that intimidation with advantage.
And Richard feels a weight settle on his shoulders as Oracle lands, and in a slightly different form than you've seen them before, materializes, just breathing on his neck, kind of wrapped around the back of the neck on the shoulders, as Oracle has now taken on a form. The first thing that you see is the head, which is, Oracle is about the size of a large cat, I would say, still tiny in D&D terms. Has a cat-like body, a panther-like body, maybe. But their back paws are actually webbed, and they have spurs on the back. You can see the same familiar wings, a little bit bigger, coming off of the back. And you can see that there is a rattle at the end of Oracle's tail. But the thing that is really intimidating, and it is why Oracle is the one giving this help action, is the head is a canine skull with small golden antlers.
What was that intimidation, Mia?
That was a hellish 20 or a dirty 20.
Yeah. Richard rolled a 5 of wisdom saving throw. He goes, I'm sorry. Sometimes I don't do this, but this is, can I pet that dog? Yeah. I want to pet that dog.
Oh my goodness.
Richard is going to, yeah, that's fucking terrifying. So, Pagan, go ahead and roll major success. Go ahead and roll me that survival, still at disadvantage, unfortunately.
Yep, I promised that I would roll all my disadvantages in the chat. But not so bad. 11 plus 3, so a 14.
Nice. Okay, perfect. Okay. So you're now getting into you're out of that weird space of the rock and the ruins, and like you're back now. You've now made it into more of the open crowd area. So the next round for you guys is going to be less survival and more about spotting, which can be survival, but it's going to be about spotting that specific devil, that guardian. Okay, Serpent. Awesome. What do we want to do? So you guys have made it out as well, a little bit in a different direction, since you guys are heading more towards, you said, closer up to the head of the line.
Yeah.
What you assume is the head of the line.
It feels like if he wasn't towards the back, or like, you know, it makes sense that like he's probably either forward or something like that, because if he was further back towards the line, that's where stupid Dick was, and he kept getting shunted to the back. You'd think he'd find his brother by then. You know, logic states that, especially in a place that's very repetitive. So it makes sense to kind of keep pushing forward. But now we're gonna have to be a little bit more like a sneaky little snake. And I think now trying to stealth through like the line of people as we get closer, using them for coverage, even though we are a more physical, corporeal version, trying to leverage a little bit more of the people in line as we move forward.
Okay,
is like
perfect.
Just trying to stealth it out.
Perfect. Okay, so go ahead and what the exile will do if you voice this plan of like, hey, let's try to like wind our way through. They are going to go ahead and cast Pass Without a Trace.
My boy!
And
Let's go!
I would like for you to roll me perception or insight. What would you use to try to find this soul?
The serpent doesn't know what this soul looks like. Yes, they've seen what the brother looks like, but we don't know. They're not twins. Maybe they look maybe a little bit alike. I feel like the draw with the serpent would be feeling almost like a snake can feel vibrations. That's the idea, is that they're trying to feel out maybe this pull towards someone who may be looking for their brother themselves, or just something that feels like right. And I think it would be insight.
Yeah, I agree. So go ahead and roll me an insight check.
Oh beans. 21.
Damn. Okay.
It's 16 plus 5. I was like, ugh.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so with a 21, you're getting a little like you're starting to like get that slithery kind of
tongue goes out a little bit
to it. Yeah, you're like you're scenting the air. You can't help it. It doesn't taste good. Like it's bad over here, guys. But you do get a sense of that way of so you do have a direction to go. Go ahead and roll. Let's go ahead and roll stealth and add 10.
I love Pass Without a Trace. So that's gonna be a 27 plus 8, so like 30 something.
You're a ghost.
I'm one of
again,
them.
As the joke, you've left the campaign. You're actually back. You that's how you got out of hell. You just stealth
guys.
right out.
And you didn't take the pagan with you? What the fuck, dude?
Run. Serpent speed running this right now.
Oh my god. And then gets back to the real world and is like, my friend. Oh no.
Oh no. Let's just do it again.
I'll go back. It's fine.
Yeah.
What did I do to get into this altered state? With a measly 28. Wow.
He tried.
They're fine. You guys are stealth and go again flying under the radar for these devils as you make your way. Last time. So, somebody, how are you gonna get your boy to behave himself, and who's gonna look for the guard?
If either Prophet or Pagan wanted to do some shenaniganeries with Richard, I will attempt a survival to get us over there.
I'm down to make it funny and try something, Richard.
Up to you guys.
By all means, if you have an idea, Zach, I want to let you do what you're thinking, because I just want to know what you're thinking.
Oh, it's just really simple. I was just gonna do strength. I guess a strength and athletics, just to push him. But I don't really have much strength, so I thought it'd be funny. So I'm gonna we're gonna see how it goes because it'll be funny.
Guidance. Literally, as I think, even though I think the Prophet's attention has been diverted from navigating, and therefore that's why the Saint is having to take over and watch where we're going, because they are keeping an eye on Richard. When they made that survival check earlier, that was when Richard was still paralyzed. So, but they are still in front, guiding.
Makes sense. All right, so let me go ahead and make that roll. And then we roll a d4.
Dude, the roll mechanic done you dirty. I'm so sorry.
I know. So total it's 7.
Listen, damn souls don't have physical forms, and he still managed to overpower you with a 16. He said,
No, that's
absolutely not. So Richard does get away and starts running the opposite direction.
Can I just entangle?
I mean, yeah, whatever you guys want to do.
I just want to cast entangle.
We can't shoot him in the leg. Oh wait, no. I think the Saint still has a gun. Somebody besides the Serpent still has a gun. Serpent, no, I'm pretty sure I gave the Saint a gun too.
No, the Serpent has. I do have a backup plan. If the entangle does not work.
Yeah, he'd have to make a strength save of 14 on entangle.
Right, let me go see what these souls. They ain't strong, y'all.
I mean, I guess I could eventually blow out his kneecap. It's fine.
That bullet has a name on it.
And it's not his.
It's not his. I don't even know what his name is. It's something in Italian. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. What was the DC on that strength save?
14.
Meets it, beats it with a 14. Entangle does not work. He's tricky dick for a reason, guys.
Mm-hmm.
The Saint is going to turn around and then, with a thunderous sort of voice, heard only by Richard Dino, the Saint goes, "Stop," and I cast command.
Amazing. What's the save on that one?
That is a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
Good news. -1 for wisdom, guys. And with a 10, he fails and stops and freezes. But you guys do have to backtrack a little bit. I mean, he didn't get far, but you guys still have to go get him and pull him back. Which, yeah.
I did roll earlier for the survival. I got a natural 20 for only 21, but still natural.
We love a natural 20. Hell yeah. It's actually either, so it was to find, so survive. Well, I guess that could still be a survival. So either way, I was going to say, if you wanted to do a different, like a perception or something like that to have a higher, I don't know what your perception is. So that would be fine too. Because you're actually looking you're specifically looking for that devil.
Mm-hmm. It's still just the same +1 modifier, so 21 it is.
Perfect. You turn around enough to say stop, then turn back around and you're scanning and you go, there he is. So you do see in the distance the devil that you are searching for to hand this asshole over. But that does buy a little bit of time. That's kind of a partial fail for you guys. So we have a little bit of time before you guys get Richard back to the guard. Serpent, what are we doing?
Ever forward stealthing, being a sneaky little snake, kind of following that intuition, that feeling, that thrum, even though we don't, like, these souls don't have, heartbeats, but it's almost like an intuitive thing. Following it ever forward. They're just gonna go very pointedly. It's still decently quiet enough. And his name is Uchione?
Uchione, I think, is the correct way of saying it, yes.
She's like, Uchione, if you do not get your stupid souls out here right now, I'll eat you myself. You won't even get judged.
Would that be persuasion, intimidation?
I'm gonna go with persuasion because he's, it's not really with malice, but it's more of a get over here now, or else worse things await you.
Perfect. As you hiss that.
Let's see what happens. Okay. 14. Hellish 20.
Hellish 20. You say that with just the right amount of venom to see a soul turn and see you. A little bit like, what did I do? Like, there's a little bit of a look on, like, why are you yelling at me? Like,
me?
I'm in line. I did the thing. Yes?
Come here.
I can't leave the line.
Then stay where you are. Bobs and weaves, kind of slithers up forward and kind of gets up to him and goes, I found your brother. You have a brother, right? Or at least someone claims you as their brother.
Is it Richard? Richardano?
Yes, I like to call him Dick.
Yeah, it's accurate. It's an accurate name.
He pushed a column on us.
Yeah, that also tracks. He's a fucking backstabber.
I love that. And wouldn't it be wild to, I don't know, get back at him?
I'm all ears, because, listen, he got me into this fucking mess. So how... Pray tell.
What we're gonna do, I know it's gonna seem very counterintuitive to where you currently are in line, but don't worry, we'll make sure someone saves your spot. I'm gonna turn into a big giant slithery snake. You're gonna hop on my back and we're gonna shoot back to my buddies in the back.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't ask questions, just do.
Roll me persuasion, and the exile will give you the help action by stepping up closer and just being like
menacing. It's my guy.
It would truly be in your best interest to just do what they say.
Okay, 14 plus 6, dirty, another dirty 20 with advantage.
Amazing.
The dice are good. Thank you, Gen Con dice. They've been blessed.
Shout out Gen Con dice. Uchione looks very startled by all of this and doesn't know. It doesn't actually it's not actually comprehending what you actually like. They're like, what do you mean? Like, is that a metaphor? And they're gonna find out very quickly that it's not a metaphor whatsoever, and that freaks them the fuck out. But they go, okay, fine. So you turn into
So they're the serpent. You're gonna see them kind of actually like haunch over as you see that slithering snake form kind of rise up out of the tattered robes and shattered snake skin as they turn into this very dark black, large, giant poisonous snake form with bits of gold flecked scales kind of in between, and they kind of like turn in their head and kind of look at them. Tongue goes out a little bit, looks at him, kind of nods their head to the back to both of them, like, get on, and we're gonna book it back to the back of the line.
The exile looks at Uchione and goes, that's the first time I've seen that happen too, and wow, get on, and helps them on to so they get on, and there's no rolling stealth in this. You're a giant poisonous snake. As you book it, what's your speed as this snake?
As a snake, it is 30 feet still. But I'm wondering, because I don't like Dick. I don't like him. Could I potentially use my relentless justice feature to let me move faster? So essentially like the dash kind of like thing going, I'm getting them back together. I have a job to do.
Yeah, absolutely. The exile is going to go ahead and roll survival on this to find the fastest way to get back to this little asshole. Because as a ranger, they do have a favorite enemy, and that favorite enemy is damned souls. So they get to roll with advantage on survival checks. Listen, my boy
that's my boy Blue. That's my boy Blue.
All the time, they just have they just aren't a people person. Their charisma is 10, guys.
That's my job.
All right, and with a 17, they also help by pointing you out to that's the way to go. So let's do. How do we want to do this? Because you guys did okay. You were a little bit behind, but you are now taking him back. So you guys are gonna. Let's see. Let's do. Oh God, contested. So okay. So Heather, you're gonna roll a D. This is gonna be. We're gonna roll these. Who wants to be the rollies? The rollies person. For this is not at disadvantage. This is purely luck. So who wants to do rollies?
Bro, that is good.
On the other side.
The other two are saying no, and it feels right.
Everyone's like, I don't want to. What if
it feels right that
this
this fall on my shoulders?
Yes, Prophet. Okay, so contested rollies.
Should we DM you for dramatic effect?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit. I gotta look for DMs.
Oh god, I haven't DM'd you since last week. Hang on.
Figure it out. What if we DM you faster?
Yeah. It's actually a quick draw. You have to find Eli in your DMs faster.
Yeah. Find Eli in Discord DMs. Good luck.
Good thing we talked recently.
Good news, guys. I usually answer my DMs on Discord. Well, yeah, it would help if I actually went to. Okay.
Discord.
All right.
Probably not.
No, I was like, why isn't it popping up? It's because I wasn't in a group chat, dummy.
That's why.
All right, so you are both trying to converge, and Serpent, you spot your friends, and they are getting perilously close to their goal, but with a 13 over a 5, you cut them off at the pass. So y'all see a huge fucking snake just a familiar sight as Snorse comes to get you.
Slides in. There's that dust and whatever slides in front of them. There is an unknown soul sitting on top of this giant black snake. I'm just gonna look at you all. Gonna look back at Uchione. Gonna look at Richardino, and just gonna point his eyes down and kind of like move his back a little, like move their back a little bit, just kind of like cop them off, like, hey, go on, get.
And they just fall off. I know, like, it's hard for a damn soul to eat shit, but they do. Because they rolled a 3 on a.
Good for them.
It's fine.
You know what? They're both at fault.
And Uchione is dazed, trying to get up, when all of a sudden, just a weeping other damn soul just falls at his feet, and Richard Yano is just like, brother, I'm so sorry for everything, and just is wailing and apologizing and doing all this stuff, and it's just like honestly, if there was a corporeal body, it would be just like so liquid coming from so many orifices in like the ugliest crying and just like it's like dude, like chill out. You truly have to calm down. Like you're doing too much. In fact, which is what Uchiano is basically like, enough. Stop it. I didn't want to see you in life. I don't want to see you in death. Now, what am I doing here as he stares up at a giant snake? The exile looks a little like, I didn't quite know what the plan was going to be, the follow through of this plan was going to be.
Kind of the, I don't know why I'm here, everything. The serpent and its giant snake form kind of looks down, tilts its head, and then you see it almost like kind of like retract into itself and then kind of stands back up. Ooh, haven't done that in a while. Great. So you boys gonna play nicely. We're gonna talk it out. We're gonna apologize for doing what we've done, because obviously it landed both of you in hell before Judgment, wherever y'all both are supposed to be. And from here, we're all gonna move forward to our correct judgment so we can get on with things. Or I kick you off the ledge and you fall into an eternal pit that's terrible from what I hear.
Roll me persuasion. Profit. Roll me a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Love to.
I'm on a roll. Thank you, Dispel Dice, for your dice today. Shameless plug. That is going to be a 23? 17
Beautiful.
on the die, plus 6.
Rosie, if you want to DM me what you got.
I was going to ask if you wanted me to. I'm going to take a photo because this is hilarious.
I hope it's a nat 20.
It's either good or bad. It's either good or bad. With that persuasion roll, you get the histrionics to stop. Like the drama of this two brothers in battle bullshit calms, which is very helpful because you are drawing the eye of multiple guards.
Cut the shit.
And it's so you get that, and Uchione I don't know what you think forgiving is going to do. What was the plan? And he's looking at his brother. Pardon me. Whispers, sorry about it. And Richard Giano then tells the plan of no, okay. If we I will take the blame. I know that I betrayed you. I know what I did. I know. But if we present a united front, then to Minosse, then I will say that the only reason you did anything that you did to get you here was because of me, was my fault. So you won't have as harsh a sentence. That's what I want to do. So this die is not very persuasive, but let's give it a shot. All right. Uchione is he's listening still. Is there anything else that anybody wants to do to help or hinder or get this moving.
You know the look that you might give a friend or a significant other at a party when you are very ready to go, but you can't verbally say that you're ready to go? That's what the pagan is doing to the serpent, and to the prophet, and to the saint. Aware that not all of them can necessarily see through the eye coverings and whatnot, but he's just giving that look of...
What if you know what? We need to get out of here. What if we like walked and talked? You know, we got to get you back up to that point in line where you were towards the front. That should get us moving a little bit quicker. We can get out of here. You all can work on your differences, or else I will take all these wraps off. I don't know what's under here, and I will make you in a get along tapestry.
The judge already knows why you did what you did. Justification will do nothing to help your case. Asking somebody to forgive you entirely for your own benefit, knowing might harm your case.
Uchione looks to the serpent and says, "Getting back where I'm supposed to be sounds perfect to me. Follow me, don't follow me. I'm going back to where I should be so I don't get stabbed by one of these assholes."
You were always the smarter one.
Richard, you should go with him, because the other option is I drag you back to the front.
A prophet. There's a look of recognition on Uchione's face, and they give you a nod as they start walking. Is anybody else? Richard's going to try to go. Is there any try to follow? Is there anybody else that wants to do anything?
Yes, as Richard starts to go, I'm going to grab Richard, pull him back, and say, if you run again, they're going to let me chase you. The way that I want to chase you. Go stand with your friend. And I'm going to
We're
go.
not friends.
I don't care.
The saint won't do anything to stop Dick, but the saint will give a questioning look to the prophet. They seem to know you.
Many do, although not here. That's why I know they would be fine when they have time to think about it. Doing this the right way.
I see. Perhaps we can discuss later then.
Well, any other regarding the serpent things to we got them back in line, shall we?
Onward, forward.
Anybody who wants to roll me insight. Perception.
I'm still clocking.
One's
I'm
a
still
perception,
clocking.
one's an insight. There are 2 rolls here.
I'm definitely. I know the serpent's still doing like that insight. Yes, perception can do whatever, but he's still trying. Like they're still trying to like feel like what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, and we have the banner.
Oh yeah, reminder, guys. The banner hasn't been sullied, so the saint is giving
We're
everyone
so good at not
bless.
fighting.
But E4.
We're making such good choices. We're not fighting.
Insight
I got a
25?
nat 1.
Beautiful. We love it. We love a nat 1. 25 on insight. Was
Yeah.
yours? Was that profit? Was that insight or perception?
I was going perception, so
Okay, you see nothing.
it's a 7 after my modifier.
Hey, you see a few things, but nothing helpful. Saint or pagan? Do you roll
Oh,
anything?
sure. Yeah, I will. I'll roll. I'll roll a nat 1 for a 7. What is blessed again? Is that a D4?
Yes.
D4. Pagan just wants to Irish goodbye out of this.
I'm trying.
It's a natural 1, but it comes out to a 10 on perception.
Perfect. Saint, sorry, what did you roll?
Yeah, I got a 21 insight and then an 11 perception.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so with that, there's some good passive perceptions here too. So, but with an 11 perception, I think you've also been keeping eyes out for things. You do see, because Richard rolled a nat 1 on trying to be stealthy at all. He was spotted by the guard devil, and the guard devil is heading straight for him. For the Saint and the Serpent, with those insight rolls, you go, the deal was to deliver the soul to the devil, to the guard, and the guard would get you to the front of the line.
Oh, right. Oopsies.
Almost
Well, you
like
know
in
what?
2 weeks.
Gonna halt. You know.
No.
It's
Hey, listen.
I went
It's all good.
searching. Feeling that, I think feeling that, like, the serpent's gonna kind of like stop, put a hand out on Uchione and go, actually, I gotta stop real quick. I drop something. Is gonna kind of like bend down and start searching, and then is gonna kind of like look up, and is gonna like quickly come up and go, "Look, I found it!" Holding their dagger, but it's like a wave down for the devil. Because they're shiny. They're golden daggers.
They are shiny. And with that, okay, they're going to walk up. Go ahead and roll. Well, no, I will see if you guys can talk, if he's going to believe this game, if what you guys are doing. Cal Ignacio rocks up and goes, "Oh, there he is, that wayward soul. You're also out of line. Uchione, get back where you belong."
We'll get him there in a minute. And the serpent's gonna look at Uchione and go, "So, you all obviously can't go together, and you will not be able to change the fate that is in store for you, whether one bestowed it upon the other. But what you can do, at least into this next life, however horrible it is, you can at least make peace with each other. Forgiveness can come later, but make peace with what has happened. And hopefully in the next life, and if we get reincarnated and we come back again into that next life, maybe you can make it better."
Roll persuasion. Also, you guys see the guardian pulling out his sword.
19 plus 6. What? Because that's a 15. That's a 15, a 4, and then a 6. That was the 4 was the bless.
Yeah.
Just really high. The serpent's on one
Uchione
today.
is like, "That's a really good point," and he starts looking towards his brother. Goes, "Dick, and then Richard gets stabbed with a giant sword as Cal Ignacio goes, thanks for bringing this asshole back to me. Here we go. Get back in We'll get you back in line where you belong.
Before you
Get
throw
outta
him
here."
away!
He's like skewered on a.
Say your piece. Say your piece before he like disapparates.
What? What are you? Is like a shish kebab soul.
I think Serpent's saying that to the friend. Like,
Yeah.
hurry up, hurry up.
Uchioni, say your thing before he goes away.
Oh no, the devil guard is also like, what are you talking? Like, this is ridiculous. Like,
Absolutely,
that's
everything here is ridiculous. Your job is you could be put in the pit. Once again, we're trying to make sure things are rowdy. Okay, you win, he wins, everyone wins, and then no one gets
Richard
rowdy.
Forgive me, brother. Forgive me, brother, for all the betrayal, and I don't, I think the plan was to go together, but okay, and
Uchiona goes, okay, I forgive you, and then Uchione, and then the devil goes, okay, and just like, again, like, pushes the sword all the way through, gives a twist, they poof into dust.
Shucks that he has to go to the end of the line, but
I don't mind. He
so
deserves it.
front of the line.
Are we done?
A deal is a deal. Need to deliver this wayward soul on the way, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll take you to the front of the line. And you are led. This guardian devil leads you all on, and it seems unending. And you are walking past these just masses of damned souls who, again, there's the wailing and there's the weeping and there's just nothing but sadness and awfulness as you go. And until finally you reach what appears to be a tunnel, a passage. All right. Are you ready to reach the front of the line?
Yes.
Right this way. And you go into the darkness of this tunnel, and it is almost maddening how endless it feels and how dark it is, especially as you almost feel like the darkness and the weight of everything is closing in on you, and you can still hear the screaming of Limbo. You can still hear that noise, but suddenly you all start to notice that the screaming is being overpowered by just the loudest storm. It's torrential. It's a hurricane. And it's like a train coming at you. And it's this cacophony of noise. It is horrifying and deafening and disorienting. And it feels like it'll never end until suddenly you find yourselves stepping out into what little light there is here in this level of hell. And you are on a precipice, the shakiest of rock cliffs, where there is towering cliffs that you can't see the top of, towering mountains, and deep, deep canyons. It is vertigo-inducing and terrifying, as that you can almost feel the pull of the storms. As you look up, you can even see tiny, what appear to be tiny tornadoes forming in the sky, all joining together into one giant storm. And a chasm. And then the devil points down. And you can see down a very precarious path. What appears to be a giant amphitheater. Just an open amphitheater. And there in the center of it is a creature making a third insane noise, loud roar. And it's so loud that it even overwhelms the screams of the souls and the wind of the storm. And as you look down, you see a giant wearing a crown with a long, scaly tail that ends in a lash. And you can see almost like a little bit bigger than ants, but almost like you can see the trail of damned souls as this tail whips out and grabs a damned soul, looks, and then is flung one by one by one, over and over and over again. And Calgagnacio grins. Welcome to the front of the line. You happy you're here now?
Well, no wonder why it took so long. He's doing it one by one.
Best of luck to you. And he turns and heads back down the passage.
I hope you get a promotion.
We don't have those.
How do you feel, Megan?
I want to get out of here, but I am concerned at this methodology of doing so. Feels a little haphazard.
Well, we do way more than the others. It might be a little difficult to bring us quite so far.
He looks pretty big.
Perhaps we may offer a challenge.
Do you think that we should challenge this thing?
It seems to enjoy the show. His throne is, well, a theater. So maybe something he will entertain and therefore honor.
Look down at my amphora. The amphora is no longer a jar. It's still a container, but it's very small in the shape of a man. There's a liquid inside that glitters. You can give it a show.
We've defeated the undefeated already, so why not?
Serpent.
Maybe we can talk our way through it, being, not of this hell, divine light and souls or whatever. I mean, we're not really divine souls. We will eventually get here. And all else fails, then yes, potentially fight.
Put my hand around the serpent's shoulder and just go, tell me, as I point over to the giant thing that's just looking at souls and tossing them left and right. Does that look like the face of a conversationalist to you?
We have similar tales.
Oh, you can relate.
Maybe.
Be a good opening discussion point.
But I see what you mean.
Oracle is wrapped around my shoulders now and the little tail rattles.
But we're all like, cool, what's things saying? I see what you mean. And we need to get you forward. We have gotten to where we need to go. And I guess the fastest way in is to rush not really rush in, but to kick down the doors. And in terms of doors, it's this giant in front of us.
If I could say, I have looked for other ways.
Oh, you're still
This
here.
is the exile.
Oh, you're still here.
No one's speaking.
Well, that is true. There is no other way. I have tried many different ways. It always brought me back there.
Has anyone or you have you witnessed any other soul offer anything else? A gamble? A game of chance? Showmanship? Anything like that?
To be perfectly honest, I've tried to avoid that monster aggressively. I was alone, and I would have been immediately killed.
In
I
your
fear that your name is no longer applicable. Perhaps useless would be better. And I'm so sorry, Pagan. Go ahead.
No, it's a good distinction, but perhaps you can move yourself away from this name with an answer to this question. In your many times of avoiding, I imagine you must have been watching. Do you know where he is throwing them? Simply discarded into various circles of hell, back up top. Do we know where it's going to go where?
Oh, no, that is... if I'm to understand correctly, that is his judgment. That is... he looks and sends you to your level.
Right, but do
He
you know
sends
which
you
one which?
I mean, I know where I'm supposed to go. I don't think that we'd... Okay, if we get tossed, we're not gonna get tossed forward because we're not dead. Because, believe me, if I could have gotten tossed forward, that would have been really helpful. But I just kept coming back to that one place, which is bullshit. So...
Okay, you're earning the new name now. Do we know if the hole that he is throwing them into, the chasm, does it go to where we are hoping to go, or is it entirely dependent on him throwing?
It's... if you fall down that hole, I will gladly push you. You will return back to this place that you obviously don't like.
Yes, that's why I'm trying to figure out if you know anything about how to get out of here.
Probably doesn't. Once again,
That guy. That guy. I just wasn't going to do it by myself. I don't know what I did to piss you off. I literally have just offered to help you.
I don't need another person to worry about.
You don't...
Then don't fucking worry about me. I can hide better than you can.
I don't have much of a fucking choice. You're here.
Well, that's not going to change.
What is
Listen.
it, Serpent?
Here's the thing. Once again, they didn't want to go by themselves. Understandable. I wouldn't want to go against that by myself. So here's what we're gonna do. They wouldn't. Exile, you're not no one. You are not useless. You are very helpful. You've gotten us this far. Saved lives, and has helped mitigate problems. And is going to look at the rest of everybody. One more person to assist in this is probably going to change fate and to propel us forward. Whether the tail takes us out or not and sends us forward, we'll find out, because we can keep coming back. For now, Pagan, I will worry about our helpful friend here, so that we can move forward and get on with this next level. It will be on me.
It always was.
Everyone has a use. if you're going to travel under our banner, you just should make it clear at some point what it is.
I have been very clear. I can scout. I can find. You're all very obvious. It's very cool tricks that you've caught. But a giant snake in the middle of a sea of souls. It was... I'm not arguing that it looked very impressive. But sometimes, stealthing through it is the way to go.
That was to just get us quicker back.
No, I appreciate it. It's fine. It did okay. I also, if I need to prove my worth, I also know something about the asshole who got us all here. Like his liar.
We all hate Orpheus here.
As well we should. He was very insistent on finding his lyre. And it turns out it's because it has power. And it should be in the next level. Along with his wife.
These are helpful things.
Well, if everyone would stop being such an asshole to me, maybe I'd be more helpful.
Good luck. Do you think that being sneaky is going to help with this thing, though? Or are we going to have to do something more direct?
No, being sneaky in this case is not going to be helpful, I don't believe. Which is why I believe I couldn't do it by myself, obviously. I can still be an asset in some other way. And they flip up to... It almost looks like sharpened ribs of an animal as two daggers, bone daggers, flip into their hands. I can still fight. And they motion to the... Again, everything looks like bones and like the remains of animals. The bow on their back. I am not useless in a fray. Unfortunately, the only way out is through. So shall we go?
Well, we came all this way.
Daggers come out. I think we've got something good here.
Do we want to just walk up to him, or do we want to surprise?
Surprise is always helpful. Just start shooting. Let me know when you guys are ready. This is an above table thing.
I was like,
you're ready.
I was waiting for my opening to ask the guide if maybe this long conversation could count as a short rest.
It's on a precipice. Like
I will. Actually, that's a great point. If there's a call for a short rest, I will allow for a short rest. And in fact, that's a great segue into us taking a short rest. So we will take a short rest when we take this break, and we're going to come back to chilling with Minosse, I guess. It's all going to be good.
Fine.
We will see y'all in about 10 minutes. Goodbye.
आसमान में एक लकीर और वो लकीर जा रही है वो सितारे की तरफ, तुम्हारे दुनिया का तारा, तुम्हारी देवी।
L'artificiel est sans faute. L'artificiel est parfait.
Pas pour l'instant, justement.
Tienes que por lo menos poner una mano en la pica, que no te vean, que has parado, por favor.
जो तुम्हें कहा गया था करने को तुमने वो क्यों नहीं किया?
我的耳朵都快讲聋了，不好意思，我妈不让我一直听废话。
I think what common ground do we share?
No, assolutamente no. Aquí es donde me empiezo a divertir un poco.
आप पहले मुझे बताइए ये हुआ कैसे और हम उन्हें वापस कैसे लाएंगे?
Le sacrifice.
我们的视角跟随着一颗明亮的流星飞跃在夜空里。
Si te han elegido los dioses, por algo es que será.
Voyage. तुम सबकी बलि चढ़ेगी.
Sorry. Has this man ever spoken to me like this?
No, never.
有一个谁在里面尖
谁在
叫？
里面尖叫？
好的
猜一下
，OK，耶，哦，太好了，这么好的一个梦，好吧。
J'ai intérêt à
Et
valoir
bien
le
sûr.
coup d'étirer, hein, parce que j'en perds des choses.
I want to do Killer God.
आसमान में एक लकीर और वो लकीर जा रही है वो सितारे की तरफ, तुम्हारे दुनिया का तारा, तुम्हारी देवी।
L'artificiel est sans faute. L'artificiel est parfait.
Pas pour l'instant, justement.
Tienes que por lo menos poner una mano en la pica, que no te vean. Que no te vean que has parado, por favor.
जो तुम्हें कहा गया था करने को तुमने वो क्यों नहीं किया?
我的耳朵都快讲聋了，不好意思，我妈不让我一直听废话。
I think what common ground do we share?
No, absolutamente no. Aquí es donde me empiezo a divertir un poco.
आप पहले मुझे बताइए ये हुआ कैसे और हम उन्हें वापस कैसे लाएंगे?
Le sacrifice.
我们的视角跟随着一颗明亮的流星飞跃在夜空里。
Si te han elegido los dioses, por algo es que será.
Voyage.
तुम सबकी बलि चढ़ेगी.
Sorry. Has this man ever spoken to me like this?
No, never.
有一个谁在里面尖
谁在
叫？
里面尖叫？
好的
猜一下
，OK，耶，哦，太好了，这么好的一个梦，好吧。
Faut l'intérêt
Et
valoir le
monsieur-
coup d'étirer, hein, parce que j'en perds des choses en.
I want to do Killer God.
And we're back. Welcome back, everybody. Just chilling. Just having a little discussion, having a little short rest. We're on top. Trying to figure out.
Eli, we're having an audio glitch.
It's the music thing again.
Is it better now if I stop
Yeah.
talking?
Well, once you talk again, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's
I don't know
also-
why it does that.
It needs that
so-
initial kick.
It's that initial kick. So we're sitting on top of a cliff, looking down at an amphitheater, watching a monstrous person with a giant tail flinging them into the pit for judgment. Because that is where they're getting thrown straight into the pit, and it's just straight to their level. It's actually pretty impressive how precise he is. Like, listen, he's good at his job, for sure. So there was could have been some chat during the break. I don't know. I wasn't looking for sure. Where have we landed, guys? What's the plan? Yeah. I don't know.
I love how I was muted. Anyways.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it, I
operation-
ruined my dramatic lipstick thing. We're kind of going for a hybrid strategy, I believe, was the final
Yeah.
conclusion, it seems like.
Operation Sneak Attack. The sneaky prophet, if you will.
Could I offer a snake attack?
A snake attack, yeah.
You know.
Mia said it, so I don't have to.
If the serpent hasn't changed the sneak attack feature on their character sheet to say snake attack at this point,
what's your sneak attack
I'm
damage?
disappointed.
A lot.
I'm honestly
No, you should just change the
disappointed.
name of the feature. That's the
Yeah,
point here.
it's
Yeah.
the snack attack. It's not sneak, it's snack.
Snack
Perfect.
attack, yeah.
Perfect.
I'm
Snack attack.
honestly disappointed in myself for not already doing that on every serpent character sheet from the beginning, and I apologize right
You're
now
welcome.
to our audience.
It will be changed.
This is
when
Cantos
whoever takes
3's
over
gift
me.
to the future.
Moving forward, only snack
Future me.
attack. Here
Only
we go.
snack attack.
So, as proposed, we're going for a little bit of a distract for most effective shanking. I think there was some discussion. Our group is intelligent enough to know that, this guy sees through a lot of layers of, no, I swear I'm a good person. I don't belong in that circle. They can probably see through a lot of things.
Basically.
Yeah. So
I would actually make an argument for anybody who would like to roll a history check.
I mean, I'll do it. I don't got proficiency,
Sure,
but I'll
fuck it.
fucking do it.
Why not? We'll see what happens.
Hey, there's a finally a good roll.
I only get to roll in chat with disadvantage a little bit more, so let's make it some fun.
Hellish 20 over here.
15.
8.
Cool. With a hellish 20, you do know the name, and you've heard legend of Minosse of Crete. You know that he was a king in Crete. And it's ancient king. And as a king was very swift to give judgment and was given the job to continue judging down here. Saint, if you wanted to roll a religion check, I would allow you to do that. I love when Sarah's in the chat. We get the best comments. That's right. He is a Cretan.
17 on religion.
Perfect.
Oh, did we add? Did you add bless?
Yeah. Don't forget.
I did not either.
Hellish 20.
Yeah.
12 for me on the history earlier.
You aren't a learned person necessarily, but
Not of this era.
Not of this era. Yeah, exactly. You, with that 20 religion, you do know that, and this can go in with the planning, you would actually know that talking your way out of this might not be very successful. He's a swift judge, and also, as was rightfully pointed out before the break, he loves his show. He loves his show, and he honestly, like, this is actually the source material, guys. Wrestling is the highest form of entertainment. So that's like, that's some yeah.
Okay. Amazing.
Oh,
I love
Minosse,
that so much.
WWE, you would have loved RIP Minosse. You would have loved WWE.
Oh my gosh.
You would have loved the WWE. Damn.
But the goal here isn't to talk our way out. It's just to kind of draw attention for a flashier shanking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you would get the impression though that putting on a show, like, that's not a bad idea. Making it flashy.
I think then the saint would just clear their throat and go, So Minosse, however the two of you wish to confront and distract, it might be more beneficial to outright propose that we engage in a more formal type of combat as a challenge. He seems to enjoy it, and even if we lose that edge of surprise for a moment, I think in this way we can ensure that he will not employ anything too malicious.
Do you and I perhaps then want to be the ones to be direct while the others are finding ways to attack him when he is not looking?
I would say so. Useless, you have those toothpicks. Will you be with us, or will you be at the edge of the fray?
I will be where I am needed. I also have quite a lot of range.
Sneak it is.
Serpent's gonna like point to the like bow on his back, like that looks pretty useful.
If it was, then he should have showed that first.
Why would I pull a guy? I can't. Okay. They walk forward.
The exile are like,
Prophet and Serpent, you and your new friend will find another way of attack while the Saint and I distract Minosse in front. Yes, this is what we do.
Reaching up to Oracle on the antlers, gives a little chin scritch. Go with them, would you?
Yes, Father. And they will.
Invisible.
They will flap with their little legs. Yeah, again, a little bit like Max in The Grinch, trying to pull, just like dangling a little bit as they fly, and then they go invisible.
As they fade into invisibility, you do see some touches of frost at the edges of the feathers have appeared.
So, before I have everyone roll for initiative, I'm going to let everybody do one thing. One, like, surprise action. So, not really surprise action, but one thing to prep, because you know you're going into this, and then we'll roll initiative and begin. So, what is everybody going to do? What is their one thing they're going to do?
I think we would have thought about this during break, but no, we were too busy making jokes.
oh no, I was letting everybody else go.
Yeah, I was going to let the Saint go first, since we're doing the walk-up thing.
I think, as far as the... No, sorry, are you saying this is a surprise type of action, or is it like a preparatory kind of
It's
like...
not really so like yeah, it's like, are you going to do anything before you walk up to this guy and initiate?
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think then the Saint will tap the Prophet's shoulder very quickly, and I cast Protection from Evil and Good.
I don't think I have anything that it would be particularly useful to do before popping off. The kind of preparatory setup things I have would give it away, so to speak.
Yeah.
I will, in exchange, likewise just grasp the Saint's shoulder before we part and give the guidance, because that's what I can do.
I can guide myself.
Perfect. Those of you who are still with the exile will hear them quietly to themselves say, "Got you," as they cast Hunter's Mark. On Minosse.
Wonderful. Looking into this amphitheater, there's like a way down, correct? I assume. Okay, great.
Yeah.
I think using that before the pass without a trace kind of hopefully doesn't wear off. They're gonna look at the exile and go, "Watch our back, because we have yours." And they're gonna like hug like whatever stairs, hide behind souls as they make their way down. Just like they did to move to the front of the line the first time, they're going to try and use that again to kind of move forward to get as close as they possibly can.
Okay. All right, perfect. Anybody who is going to be doing that, go ahead and roll stealth. Anybody who needs to be stealth, go ahead and roll stealth.
We would say like maybe this is the last time I can use Pass Without Trace.
Yes. Yeah. I would say between the travel and everything, it's been about
yeah.
Time also has no meaning in hell.
Yeah.
So an hour, what is that? Who knows?
Right.
One conversation. We established that conversation was a short rest. So yeah.
Oh, that's true.
With Pass Without Trace, 28.
Oh, you wait. You were you there?
Wasn't I sneaking?
No, you don't get Pass Without.
You don't get Pass Without Trace because you weren't there when it was cast.
I thought it was an aura that stays around the exile. No, interesting. That is. I was wrong about a D&D spell. This has not happened in a long time, everybody.
Me, who weirdly plays trickery clerics a lot, and I'm always like,
I have been ruling Pass Without Trace wrong since I started playing D&D in 2020.
I'm big on do whatever feels right in your soul. But yeah, unfortunately, I do.
I'm a notorious rules liker. I'm going to be ashamed of this for a bit.
Oh no! Well, welcome to hell.
Jokingly.
With Pass Without Trace, that's a 31.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Anyway, it's an 18 without it for me.
Still good.
And the exile fades into oblivion with a 27.
That's my boy.
Fades into the crowd. Bow drawn.
Both go.
Amazing.
Lantern Bros.
Lantern Bros. He's like, they're like, yours is light. That's
just wait.
Challenging. Yeah. Okay. So the backup team is in place and prepared. So the face people. What are you gonna do?
Really quickly, I'm just going to say to the pagan, I will start. Contribute as you wish, but I have a sense that Minosse would like a show. So,
a show as in we are fighting each other, or a show as in we are fighting him? What is the intention of the show?
Let's challenge him.
Okay.
And the saint will raise the banner high and step forward.
And you guys step forward, and Minosse is again just judging back and forth and pauses. You are souls. What are you doing here?
Minosse. Yes, you are correct. We are not damn souls. But we are not living either. We seek passage. And for that, we offer something of a challenge, if you will.
A challenge, you say?
Yes.
It's much more interesting than that Italian.
We usually are.
Just the two of you.
We can invite more if you'd like.
Interesting. What kind of challenge do you propose?
Well, I've always found combat to be the best show. Would you not agree?
Yes. combat it is.
So if we win, you let us pass.
The only way to win is to end me. So, if that is done, there'll be nothing to keep you here. If you lose, back to where you came from.
Now, if we
Or-
end you, will we know where to go? I am tired of all of this trickery of language. Will we be able to go where we want to go?
What do you mean?
We have direction that we wish to go. Will we be able to pass to our desired direction? Or does defeating you simply mean that we are not thrown astray?
Defeat, and he turns and motions. Defeat means moving forward into the hurricane.
Perfect.
Is that your destination?
Further
It
down the
is.
spiral.
Then I wish you luck.
You know, I'm not a history person, but I am pretty good with language. And Minosse, I think I have something that might be related to you. I crack open the amphora with the tormented feature and summon the Minotaur.
And with that, roll for initiative. Finally, the Minotaur. Pearls. Grasped.
Am I still disadvantaged in this?
No,
Okay.
we won't make you do a disadvantage for that.
Okay. Just checking. I gotta roll for myself, and then I gotta roll for the Minotaur.
Remind me, Eli, do you want separate initiative for Oracle? Or do you
No,
just
you
do-
can. Oracle can move on yours, and Zach, if you want the Minotaur, just go on your turn. That's totally fine.
Okay.
If it's tends to
Easier
be
to
easier
keep
that
track
way.
of. Yeah.
Yeah.
We also might have had some features that makes that easier anyway.
All right. So, Pagan, what'd you roll?
19.
Hell yeah. Prophet.
That's gonna be a 4. I can't roll well when it matters today. I guess I can't
Listen, you
switch
gotta
dice
be-
because they're all packed in a moving box still.
Dude, that was like my D&D stuff was the first thing I unpacked because priorities.
I'm not in the
you have
permanent space yet, so
exactly. I am. So Serpent, what'd you get?
15.
15, and Saint.
Another hellish 20.
let's fucking go.
Perfect. Okay. All right. So, starting us off, then we have the Saint. What do you do?
Like a lightning bolt, they just take off and spin the banner behind them and twirl it so that the tip of it sharpens further into a spear. And I will... I was kind of hoping that I would go later so that all of you would still benefit from Bless before I attacked, but that's fine. So yeah, attack twice.
Godspeed.
Don't forget you have guidance on the first one.
Maybe he doesn't bleed.
Hey, there's a loophole.
There it is.
Okay. 13 for the first one, I'm assuming misses.
It misses.
Okay. And then 18 for the second.
Hits.
Awesome. So that is... I'm holding it two-handed, so that's a D8. So that is 6 piercing.
Okay. Awesome. Perfect. 6 piercing. All right. And right after the Saint at turn 20, we got a layer action, baby. So, as they take this strike. Oh, actually, I will say that piercing damage wasn't as effective as you would expect it to be. Helps if you look at your bad guys' resistances.
Is it because it's magical, right? From my banner?
Everything you guys have, all weapons you have are all magical.
Okay.
It's piercing.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah. So he takes that strike and laughs at the challenge. It's like, yes. And wraps his tail around himself twice, calling for the storm. And I believe this would only affect the Saint and the pagan, unless anybody else thinks they would be within 40 feet. I assume everyone else is keeping a little bit of distance.
I'm very sorry to say this. Oracle is on Pagan's shoulders.
And the Minotaur is also here.
Okay. So, but as far as Serpent, I know that the Exile has a little bit of distance for range. But Serpent and Prophet, do you think you're within 40 feet?
I do, because I would have wanted to be within 30 when we started, so if I could have gotten that close without being spotted, that I could tell, I would.
Yeah, I was about to say same, to kind of like launch out.
Okay. All right. So then I'm going to need everybody. Hold on. Nope. It's going to be, so any creature starting their turn within 40 feet, a hurricane starts, and you guys are going to have to make a strength saving throw. But that's going to be when you start your turn there. So that will happen at the start of your turn. Saint, you don't have to worry about it quite yet because this happened after your turn. So yeah, that's the layer action. Next is the pagan. So pagan, go ahead and roll me a strength saving throw, please.
Okie dokie. I love rolling actual dice.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, because that's a natural 20 for a 20.
Perfect. Okay. So let me just make sure that there's nothing about a success.
Let me roll for the Minotaur as well because he's on my turn.
Yes, please.
That comes out to a 19 for him.
Perfect. You both totally are fine. It looks like you must spend. Perfect. Yeah. So you hunker down, and the gales do not affect either one of you. Pagan, how would you like to proceed?
Well, first, I'm going to have the Minotaur go on my turn because it does not cost me an action to issue him a command. So I'll turn to him and just simply say, charge. And he is going to do a charge attack on Minosse. He's going to charge straight forward and hit with a gore attack in the same turn. So I'm going to roll the attack to see if he hits in the first place. 24.
24 absolutely hits.
Okay. So first, it's all piercing. We know how that goes, but it's all piercing. So first, he's going to take 13 piercing damage, and then he's going to take an extra 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
He's probably not considered a creature by the definitions of D&D, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so that's it. The horns just go into.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So 13 and 9.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And actually, I take it back. I read more, and it's from non-magical. So it's any of those things from non-magical. I don't know why they kudos to Acheron. It's great. All your weapons are magical, so that you wouldn't have the ability to hit them with a non-magical weapon.
I mean, again, for that Minotaur.
I mean,
yeah, well,
the guns aren't.
The gun.
Are you sure?
I mean, listen.
Don't worry about it.
They're gay as hell, which is magical. So yes.
Yeah.
And it came
And
from friendship.
According to the mythic amphora, this Minotaur is a spirit.
Is magical. Yes. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. All right. So yes. So we're good. I brought your damage back up to where it should be. Okay. Mia. So you did full damage with the piercing strike. Perfect. And for the pagan.
Yes. Well, start strong. Watching this happen, I'm going to tip the hood back a little bit to reveal the helm. Put a hand to it, the attuned helm, and with the word Berak, cast Lightning Bolt. 3 lightning bolts, each which can hit a target you can see within 120 feet of you. He has to make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
Awesome. Okay. Fairly dexterous, but not this time. So they fail. He fails with a 9.
Okay. He's going to take. I said I can create 3 lightning bolts, each of which can hit a target. Does that mean you have to make the saving throw against all 3 of them, or is it a single saving throw? Okay.
Because I think it's 3 attacks.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So. Okay, 1. Failed on the 2nd. Succeeded on the 3rd. So only
Okay.
2 of those will hit.
So first one is going to be 18 lightning damage.
Okay.
Second one is going to be 16 lightning damage. And then the third one is half, so it's 8 lightning damage.
8.
I decided to stop rolling after the first one, just use the average on here.
Perfect. Okay. He hisses and looks really annoyed by the lightning. And because of that, will use a legendary action and will make a slam attack against the Minotaur.
Mm-hmm.
17 to hit.
Yes.
All right, and that is going to be 18 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, and is anything else? Do you want to move? Is there anything else you want to do on your turn, Pagan?
I can never remember if Wild Shape is an action or a bonus action.
I think it became a bonus action in 2024. I think it's still
It
an
is
action.
originally an action unless you have a feature to make it a bonus action in
Yeah.
2014.
Yeah.
I do, but I didn't take damage, so I'm going to use my Relentless Justice bonus action to move a distance up to my speed towards the enemy creature. So I'll move basically like, right up on Minosse along with everybody else.
Perfect. Okay. And with that movement, you are it's half speed because of the storm still.
Right, which is why I'm using the bonus action to move in conjunction with my move. So technically, I'm moving like 60 feet.
Beautiful. Okay, perfect. Okay, so there you go. Anything else for you?
That's everything. That's movement, action, bonus action, and friend.
Perfect. Okay. At 18, you all hear a whizzing through the thing as the exile takes a shot with his black horns. Wrong thing. That dice is gone forever. Okay. So they rolled a 21 to hit, which definitely hits. So they are going to do not a whole lot of damage. Listen, they try to be helpful.
He's doing his best, okay?
I'm trying. So yeah, so he takes 5 on that first hit, and then you guys, anybody who's close would notice that as he is struck, the bone arrow disappears once it's been hit. And then the second also hits, and 7 points. So 2 arrow strikes there. Action. Actually, they do more damage. I'm so sorry. I've never Hunter's Mark. Duh.
I was just about to ask. I was like, Hunter's Mark?
Yeah. So an extra D6 on both of those.
I don't really play Rangers, but I was like, I
Me
play
either.
enough with them, my party, that I'm like, damage?
Okay. So a total of 9 and 10. So 19 points of damage on that turn for our exile. And they will slowly make their way a little closer into the fray. Okay. Next up is Serpent.
Great. I have to make my strength save, correct? At the start of my turn?
Yes.
And I assume that banner is bloodied, right? Because you stabbed him?
Yeah.
Great. Wonderful. Strength is not my strong point. Okay, maybe it is. That's a hellish 20 because it's an 18 on the die plus a 2.
Perfect. Yeah, you're good. You hunker down.
I'm already low to the ground. The serpent's like ready to like spring, so that compressed likeness kind of probably stops, has the wind kind of go over them. And out of nowhere, you see them kind of leap forward at Minosse, with kind of both daggers kind of 1-2, to hopefully sink into them. So we're gonna do the first one.
The Minotaur is considered an ally within 5 feet, right?
And Pagan is technically right up in there too.
Wonderful.
Pagan withdrew.
Yeah.
Oh, did Pagan pull back?
No,
Oh,
Pagan's
no,
still in.
Pagan
I missed
went-
her.
I had to run up on. I had to run up on
right.
him.
Relentless Justice. You have to go
Relentless
towards
brings
it.
you in. Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, so the first one is gonna be a 24 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll my second one just so I can do all the damage combined.
Hell yeah.
So how does a nat 20 sound for a 29?
Yeah. Okay. And as a reminder, the way that I do crits, max damage, and then roll the second. So
Okay.
Pagan.
So I'm gonna have to do some math here real quick. So we have oh shit, and it's that.
Serpent
So
just wants to get their freak on. Let us through.
I want to go to Lust. Let me in. My friend's feeling bad. Okay, so we've got 14. So I'm gonna do this also because poisoning. I don't know if there's like resistance with poison or anything, so I want to like split it up for you. So 14 piercing.
Okay.
Plus another 9, so that's 14 plus 9 is 20 something. And then gonna take 6, 10, 11 points of poison damage.
I love it.
And then, because I assume I'm getting sneak attack.
Yeah, sneak attack.
Oh wait, do I also, because of the crit, do I get that on that, or can I choose to pick that on that one?
Yeah. You do.
Great. So that's gonna be 6, 12, 18 off the bat for whatever. 5,
I love
6,
it when a rogue just fucks people up.
11, 12. So it'll be 18 plus 12 for the sneak attack damage. The serpent's just fucking going ham. Let me in.
You noticed that there was the poison damage. Great. No, nothing bad there.
Wonderful.
All in your favor. This king went from let's wrestle to holy fucking shit so fast in that turn.
And the serpent comes in with the chair. Let's go, baby. Also, someone did the math for me. It was like, that's 74. And I went, this is the most damage I've ever done in a game.
74. Beep, 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 beep.
I'm so proud of you, Heather.
Let me in. My friend's ears are hurting. Y'all keep making fun of our new bestie. Let's go.
I have never been so disappointed at how low initiative I rolled for this bad guy.
Good.
Because Prophet.
Yes.
Are you
Dude
serious?
Rolled a 3. Dude rolled a 3.
Okay, well he's stuck in his throne, so you gotta be a little more nimble, bro.
Eli,
oh my god!
Real quick, because of how much damage I did, and you said like, how is he looking? Real quick.
Awful. So like.
Because
awful.
I don't want this moment to lose. Real quick, is the gun an action or a bonus action?
Do like you spent so much money that I'll let you do whatever you want with that.
Fuck
gun.
yeah! So before the serpent goes, serpent's in there and goes, wait, I don't know what this is. Pulls out the gun and goes, I think this has your name on it. And I'm gonna roll to hit with the final gun and my biblically accurate Snullet.
Shout out to Blackwell.
Thank you for
Love
saving
you so
that
much.
for me. That was the greatest thing that this could ever happen. So that is going to be a 17 to hit.
Just hits, yes. 16.
While Heather rolls this damage, I need the audience to know that I made a deal with Eli during our session 0 for bear spray. Heather made a deal during the session 0 for a biblically accurate Snullet.
I said, leave me one gun. That's all I need. That's gonna be 4 points of piercing. Because I know I don't add anything else to it. I was just like, 4.
Because there's no proficiency or anything like that. Yeah.
To it. So just 4 points of just straight bullet.
He, like, that's insult to such injury that, because he's also like actually a little bit scared of whatever that was. He's like, that's what, like ooh, gross. Like it was a little bit like like, what is that? That's disgusting. I don't know.
What is that thing? Yeah,
disgusting.
All right, go ahead, guys.
And as he's reeling, Prophet.
This has completely changed my plan. This has completely changed my plan.
Should have gone harder with the layer action.
That's okay. First and foremost, I have so much action economy. I'm so sorry, everybody. I had to change my plan. Did I mention that? Okay, great. We're just going to start off with, actually, we need to make some strength saving throws. Hang on one sec. Is this considered a magical effect?
It's a layer. It's part of the,
unfortunate. Yeah. Fine. Oh dear. Okay. So Oracle got, that's a negative. Oracle got a 16. It could have been a hellish 20 if that was a positive, but it was a -2 to their strength.
Good news. The DC was 15, so Oracle is holding on, just like like squealing in joy. Just
Claws clinging into the fabric of whatever Pagan has on.
Yeah.
And the prophet got a 2, which becomes a 3. They can't roll worth
Amazing.
shit today, apparently.
Amazing. Okay. So you are flung up to 20 feet away.
Beautiful.
And go ahead and roll me a d4 if you have one.
Okay. Would love to. Well, how? That's a 2.
2. All right. So towards Minosse, away from Minosse. You are thrown back away from the amphitheater, 20 feet, and you're going to go ahead and take some bludgeoning damage.
That's fine. I'm not concentrating yet.
And it's kind of an open area, so you did get thrown the full 20 feet, so that's going to be 2d6. So 9 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked prone.
Okay, that's cool. Let me just write down that condition here. Okay, wonderful, beautiful. I would like to stand up using half of my movement because how dare you?
He's dying.
Bonus action. Oracle will pounce off of Pagan's shoulder and sink their little claws into the king. Okay, does a 19 plus their modifier hit?
Yes.
Okay, would you please give me a DC 17 Constitution saving throw while I roll the piercing damage. Ooh, that's max.
All right. That is a 18.
Okay, it passes, so they take half damage on the poison. So that is going to be 7 piercing, and I rolled 10 for the poison, so half to 5. So they sink their claws in and give a little kickback with those back paw spurs. And I will have them kind of leap back and not be in immediate danger, hopefully, maybe. And then with my action, you know what? No, we're gonna let. I could make a decision here to do more damage, but that's not what I'm here to do. Pagan, or not Pagan. Oh my gosh, Prophet. P names. Go ahead. Sorry, you were gonna say something.
You could choose to make more damage, but how do you want Oracle to do this?
Are you fucking serious? Oracle!
That's
him! My son!
161 points, and you guys did 169 points of damage in a single.
Nice!
Thanks, Serpent.
Okay.
78 of mine. You're welcome.
I'm going to add on what I was going to do then. I'm going to add that on as part of how Oracle does this. Because what the next step of this action economy was going to be was to use my action and have Oracle use their reaction to bestow a curse as those claws sink in. The curse was going to be to give the saint advantage against this all creature, and have them do an extra D8 of necrotic with each attack. So hey saint, how do you want to do this?
I think okay, this is what's happening IRL, but also with the Saint. The Saint is watching their companions just go to town, and the Saint is like, why is my sin violence? Good Lord. And then yes, just takes the banner with the Prophet's magical assistance, and I think probably pins strikes through the tail perfectly so that the saint pins it into the heart.
Oh, I love it. And as you pin this ancient king into his throne. You all watch, and the exile is walking up like, nice. You watch as Minosse just disintegrates again, something that you have been familiar with Hector. Just disintegrates into ash and starts swirling up in a dust devil into the storm, into the hurricane, until finally only his stone eyes remain, and they fall onto the seat of his throne. And you all have a moment where there is almost the only noise is the storm. Even the souls around you are speechless. And you have a moment. What would you guys like to do?
We'll look to the saint and point at the stone eyes and go, do you want one? Who's going to take the other one?
Sure.
These are like, I was imagining this guy is like, are these like the size of beach balls?
They're not small. I mean, they're not. Probably more like a medicine ball.
Yeah.
Like a decent sized one.
Yeah, Oracle's absolutely perched on top of one of them as you approach.
Like he's trying to dig. He's like a puppy. He's like digging into like where the pupil would have been. Like, ah.
The saint comes up. Here, let me.
So sorry.
I can help you.
Good boy. Pick up the other one.
Shall we go?
Do we just like walk forward?
Yes, let us make haste before the guards arrive or he reforms.
Ooh.
Yeah, the exile is glancing back behind you all and goes, yes, we're about to have a problem, as the sounds of these souls start rioting. As you guys have made it rowdy and you have released the guardian and souls are starting to run, and some of them flinging themselves into the pit just to take their chance, some trying to hide, some doing all of this, and you are about to be trampled. So yes, so you make your way through to the next, to wherever is next. You don't quite know where to go. You don't know what's going to happen. You just know you have to go into the storm.
And I know it's not here.
So, as you move forward, if anybody would like to, you can. If anybody would like to and has the ability to do so, you can roll Arcana on these eyes.
Got a +1. Why not?
I don't see why not.
16.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
I'm only rolling well on information rules today.
Okay, use your brain. It's fine.
Yeah. The Eye of Minosse is a magical item that you guys can use, and I will share these in our back chat for anybody who would like to take them and use them. They are very cool. It is, again, like a medicine ball sized, but it looks a little bit like kintsugi, where it's a dark stone with lines and veins of gold through it. They're very pretty. But yeah, you get actual true sight, because again, what they knew, because I was a nice GM in the background, Minosse had 120 feet true sight. So anybody who has this will have that.
So they could see Oracle coming is the point here.
Yeah. And they also have something called the gaze of justice. So of judgment, sorry. So we will look into that and what that means and how you guys want to handle that moving forward. So yeah, the gaze of judgment. We are judgy.
Gaze of judgment. That is us.
That's
our new party name, actually.
We have a new party name, yeah.
new
There's the party name right there. The gaze of judgment.
We're just the judgy gaze.
Changing the back chat. Here we go. So you all know, as you make your way away from the rioting crowd, and you can now hear the screams again as the flood of guardian devils fly in to try to make some semblance of control, failing because the one person that was keeping things under wraps is gone for now. You all do know that they will come back. Take some time, but just like everything here, you can't die. You always come back in some form or another. But now you guys have a break. So as you go through, go ahead and let's roll a group survival check to see how you guys go and get through.
Does Pagan still roll with disadvantage?
I was told no during the combat, so
Yeah,
I assumed no.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a +3 in survival, so I can do it for the group if you guys want. I don't know if anyone's better than me. Oh.
We're gonna do a group just to see how, like, on the
Okay.
whole everybody does.
I rolled another natural 20 for 23.
Sick.
We're twinning!
I like rolling my
Natural
actual dice
20
now.
for 23!
Go.
Oh my gosh. Hellish 20 over here.
I got a 19. It's close enough.
I think we might have absorbed some of his power.
I can see
Yeah.
everything now.
Exile got a 21.
Oh boy.
So you all managed to swiftly and safely make it past. Pagan, you can feel the weights falling off of you and an almost rush of euphoria as you leave that awful place. And as you enter into the storm, there's just a rush of adrenaline and joy.
I think the pagan probably has tears running down their face at this point of just the... Because I can't fathom the amount of weight that would have been on this character's soul. And so to suddenly release that, yeah, I think that there's tears of euphoria.
And there's also a knowledge that as bad as it's going to get, this journey forward, nothing will ever be as bad for you as what you just survived. Now, we've got a little bit of time. You guys find a place if you would like to settle, regroup. How are you all doing as you watch your friend? Are any of you paying attention? Does anybody see what's going on with the pagan?
The serpent's definitely watching, but doesn't want to interject into a personal moment. Just so that they can feel whatever feeling is in this place. But we'll just kind of watch. And kind of like taking in that we said we were going to do what we were going to do.
I think the saint is watching as well, but sees the serpent not stepping forward. So the saint will walk up to the serpent with the eye in hand and just holds it out. You were commendable. I believe you should have this.
I already, and they're gonna hold up like the lantern, like that's a lot.
Oh, right.
You hold on to it, and if we need to play a nice little switcheroo, time calls for it, maybe we do that. But for now, I think it might be best for you and Pagan to probably hold on to these.
Yes, I see that. Yes, that sounds like a good idea.
I appreciate it, though.
Yes. May I ask you a question? Besides this one that I am asking.
I mean, as long as I have an answer, I can give you one.
You have been cheery, I suppose, compared to the rest of us. We all have hope, but yours seems to be, I don't know, brighter.
I know I put on more cheerfulness in this moment. But that's only to mask what I've lost. Because if I lose any more hope, you won't have a good side of me.
Anybody who would like to or is interested in this can roll insight or medicine.
I want to, but I feel like I'm focused elsewhere, so I'm going to abstain.
You're feeling your feelings.
Yeah.
I'm debating.
Medicine's
so
one of
hard.
my proficiencies. So I'm like, but no.
Have your moment.
No, Rosie can't resist. I don't know. Ugh.
Got 14.
23.
Damn.
Was that insight or medicine?
Insight.
Insight.
Insight for both. With the 23, with a 14, you've got an inkling, and you've seen what the serpent has done in the past of your guys' time together. But with that 23, I think you see more profoundly what that actually means. And you see past the face to the false glow of that hope. It's a little dimmer than others. There's not as much of it. You don't know how much. You don't know by how much. But there's a chunk.
Prophet was sitting back and in very much the opposite way of the serpent, trying to kind of enjoy the vibes. I'm so sorry to use that phrasing, but they are proud of us. And they were trying to enjoy that moment and enjoy seeing the pagan not be under this weight anymore and just having that empathy and feeling some of that as well. But they hear that comment and they look over and a thought occurs to them that was buried somewhere as if the person playing them had the thoughts, but they did not roll high enough earlier. Come on, though. I don't think they're going to point it out. We're going to bring down the mood. We just had another victory. You can earn it back, right? Get through enough, you can't help but feel like you can get through more.
Of course. It's only onward from here. See, the pagan is doing better. If we start getting down on ourselves now, then what's the point? Why move forward?
For the first time in quite some time, I'm inclined to agree.
How are you feeling? We do need a different name for you.
Me. I was just wondering if now would be a good time to share some of that useless information I have.
It's not useless.
Everybody has a use.
The information was very useful that you told us so far.
Glad you're in a better mood, friend. Now, Orpheus. As I mentioned, his lyre. He was pretty cagey about it. But then, we got talking. Got talking about his sad story. It's a sad song, You're welcome, Hadestown. And he went on and on. Lots of pulling at the heartstrings. She fooled a couple of my party. Oh, we had one that was a priest at one point in time. Insufferable. But no, apparently, this lyre, if we can find it, and I guess if we can find Eurydice, if it is activated, if it is played, it can persuade any being here, even Lucifer. Only can be used once, apparently, as, his song persuaded Hades, after all. At least I think that's the story. So, if we can find the lyre, maybe find Eurydice, see if she can help unlock its potential. It's a tool to get out. I don't know if any of you can play. I don't know that it matters. But something to search for.
I get the sense that if Orpheus's wife is on a completely separate circle from him, she might be keen on doing something that would not be in his favor.
Well, he did mention that she was on the second level, so you can imagine what got her there.
Wonderful. You can steal his lyre and his wife.
I would appreciate that. So, have I passed at least a trial? I can stay along.
For now.
If you really want to. It's only downhill from here.
You won't make us regret it, will you?
Are you going to make me regret following you?
Why can't we all just get along moving forward?
What about this isn't getting along?
I sense a lot of tension, and let's hope moving into this this very saucy next circle, we can loosen up a little bit.
We're all moving past our...
There's
working through our sins that are the reason we're here.
There's still a little bit of tension, and I'm gonna look at the exile and go, I understand that you were a coward before, as you had said it. But what I saw and what you've done so far is not cowardice. So as long as you keep that up, maybe you cannot be the exile anymore. You won't necessarily be useless or no one or any of those things. You could probably become helping us out, ending, be damned, maybe the returned. Maybe you could be the restored.
I was going to say those other names are really way too long to be, but restored. That could be. I don't know about that.
We'll workshop it.
And then they catch a look. Is Oracle still invisible?
Oh, Oracle is visible, and I'm giving them chin scritches.
Never before have you seen a frozen person melt so quickly. They're like, I'm so sorry. Can I pet?
I give a nod, and Oracle jumps over around the back of the neck,
like Oracle jumps and like starts gnawing on the different parts of bone that are like, oh, you don't taste good. No, father. Bad. No, I mean, and it's like, oh, you're beautiful. You're so pretty. Yeah, there's a lot of that. So here we are, taking a moment. Is there anything else that anybody would like to discuss before we call it an evening? And next session we are fully in Lust, the second level of hell.
I suppose if we're calling
Spring
it
break!
Steal his liar, steal his wife. Steal his liar, steal his wife.
But you have a party. Let's go.
I suppose if we're calling it an evening, a long rest would suffice.
I took 9 hit points of damage in that combat, and I'm really worn out, you guys.
I just want my spell slots back.
I'm feeling great, guys.
This went well.
Wonderful. I had a mission. I knew where I wanted to go.
78 points of damage.
78. And I've never played a rogue before, so...
You got to crit on one of your very first sneak attacks?
Wild. Absolutely.
I'm so proud of you, Heather.
Thank you, Dispel Dice and your Displacer Kitten Dice. Thank you. Shameless plug.
God, I love a Displacer Beast so much. Perfect. So we will call it a night here. And I hope you all come back and join us in 2 weeks as the party officially starts exploring the second level of hell. In the meantime, come back on Tuesday and watch Heather be fucking terrified some more on our YouTube channel in the second episode of Dahlia, which is a Call of Cthulhu game based around the Black Dahlia murders. It's fucking rad. Mia, Rosie, Zach, is there anything happening in the next couple weeks that you want to talk about?
Who wants to go first?
I can do my spiel. Yeah, hi, I'm Rosie. Rosie Tears on the socials. Rosie and the little goat folk, and you squish them together, you get Rosie Tears. You can find me. I kind of have back-to-backs. Last night I was on Don't Kill My Character, playing Vampire the Masquerade and Sanguine Scourge. We are playing the Camarilla Coterie every other Thursday. This was our Camarilla week. Next week, every other Friday, will be the Anarchs half of the story. And you should and are encouraged to watch both halves to get the full story chronologically. Tune in every single week. Our weeks are Thursdays, their weeks are Fridays. And that's my thing I have going on, other than listen to Magnificence. It's a podcast from Tabletop Tale Spinners Network. Every other Friday, new episode. Shit's getting real scary in that show right now, y'all. Go listen to that if you like some more D&D 5e.
Next. Hell yeah.
Okay. Hi, folks. It's Zachary Valdo. Things that I have coming up on the Hype Goblin, starting next Thursday, I believe it is. Luck and Chaos is coming back. That's our extraordinarily homebrewed D&D campaign. I play another individual in a long coat, in that one of magical persuasion. I've been missing this game intensely, and we'd love to see you back. Before the next game of this rolls around, I will be in a game of actually, no, that one's being recorded, not aired, so you'll have to see that one later. But I will be releasing a song under my band Sneakernet sometime in the next week. So follow me on socials, Sneakernet or Sneakernet Music, to keep up to date with that, as well as any other games that I'm in. I am wherever tabletop games are played.
Love it. Mia, anything going on with you?
Nothing going on just yet. A lot of recordings and stuff that won't be released for some time.
I know about some of them. I'm so excited to hear them.
Yeah. So yeah, in the future, you can find out more about me. Socials, Blue Sky, Threads, Instagram, EoshaXArt. I also have a card, eosha.card.co, where you can find stuff about my art that I like to do. I do commissions every now and then. I play in other things as well, and if you want to play with me, reach out to me. I'd love to play, meet ya. But yeah, that's it.
And her art is awesome. I've seen it. It's real good. Real talented artist. Amazing. Well, thanks everybody for joining. Thanks for the raid. Also, I just saw that. So thank you guys so much. That's a lot of fun. Please join us.
We're playing sexy battle wizards on that channel. And I just want to say, I think we were very sexy and did a really good battle over here as well.
I mean, that was sexy as hell. And the creepy lizard man with a lizard tail and rich white man upper body, like the worst kind of mermaid. Just truly the worst. Killed in a single round, didn't get to do shit. Guys, he didn't even get to his turn.
Nope.
Only I can have a tail. I took a
no turn for him. Just lair actions.
Hey guys, in Screaming Rainbow, no fucking kings. There we go. Here we go, guys. No kings. Join us in a couple weeks for the third session of Inferno with in Lust in the second level of Hell. Join us next Tuesday for episode 2 of Dahlia. It's going to be amazing. Again, follow all these amazing people and follow everything they do, because I am ridiculously surrounded by so much talent and it's so good. And I wish everyone could do so much more, but we have to sleep every once in a while. Yeah, also get in the Discord for Streaming Rainbow, because we have some great chats. It's one of the things that I'm most proud of our community is how fucking rad our community is, and we just shoot the shit for most of it. So we love you. We'd love to see you there. And yeah, I guess that's it. I love you all so much, and I'll see y'all in hell. Good night, everybody. I gotta turn the thing off. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.